Local government elections in KwaZulu-Natal were conducted under the watchful eye of election observers. 40 observers were deployed in various parts of the province. They found, amongst other issues, that the IEC was not adequately prepared. Some of the challenges include voting material arriving late. Observers also noticed that some electoral officials were seen to be aligned to certain political parties. There is concern that this may cause mistrust amongst voters.
Some of the IEC officials are loyal members of the political organizations, and they are known by the community. And when members of the community are coming to vote, who come from different political parties, and they realize the person who's sitting behind the desk is the person who belongs to a certain political organization, then they lose trust and confidence in the whole process if it is free and fair.
Some voting stations are accused of turning hundreds of voters away.
There is quite a number of people who were returned without voting. Number one, those that tried to update their records on the system and the system could not update them. They presented themselves to the voting station where they intended to vote, only to find that they did not appear on the voters' roll in that particular, but they could understand. And also our newly registered, the ones who were voting for the first time, most of them, for instance, if a person is turning a certain age in May, the system could not update those records. They still, it was like considered him still underage.
Voting stations, mostly located in some townships, also failed to comply with COVID-19 regulations such as social distancing.
In this era of COVID-19, the voting stations that were used were not conducive enough for this process. They were too small. Especially in the black section, they were using venues with only one door, and there was a lot of congestion. Even inside the venue, there was not enough space for party agents, observers, and the IEC staff, plus people who are coming in to vote. And therefore, social distancing was not possible.
The observers were commissioned by the IEC. They have already made their recommendations to the Commission. These include that voting should not coincide with school examination period. Some schools could not be fully utilized, as some venues were already reserved for examinations. The IEC says it has not seen the report compiled by the observers. Thulani Msimang, SABC News, Durban.